Well, whether you're looking for candles, cocoa, or cocktails, you can find them all at the Wauwatosa Holiday Market. Brian Kramp's with a man who knows how to mix things up when it comes to a good drink on a cool morning.
Yeah, and Rustic Oak is the name of the business here, and this right there, the cocktail mixers, is what you do, David. And gotta tell you, this is a genius idea because there are a lot of times when you're making a drink, you don't have everything that you need, and you're kind of in a shuffle, and then you have to go a completely different route. And it looks like you have how many different options then when it comes to mixers?
Right now we have 7 different flavors.
Yeah.
And then we also have the gift set. So we have 6 of the 7 flavors available in the gift set.
Yeah.
Now, what makes these unique is that you don't lose a flavor when you add the alcohol to them. There's a lot of syrups out there. They don't add enough ingredients. They don't really focus on the spices. You know, we add a few more bitters in there, so you don't lose that flavor when you mix them with your drink. They're great with bourbon. They're great with brandy. There's other types of spirits that people use.
Would you pour it in after the alcohol goes in or before? What's the preference?
Well, normally I do it afterward. That way it's easier to mix. So I'd add my 2 ounces of my spirits in the glass with the ice cube, and then you just add your ½ ounce on the top, and then you mix it, add your garnish, and you're done.
But you're using those ingredients that
yes.
Are you foraging for some of these ingredients? I mean, I know you got a cottage up north, but I mean, that sugar doesn't look like your normal sugar.
No. So what makes us unique is that we actually use a demerara sugar. Now, what demerara sugar is, it's an unrefined pressed cane sugar. It has the molasses on the crystal, so it gives you that nice, rich, decadent flavor on top of the spices, so you're getting that sort of caramel toffee flavored old-fashioned. So essentially what you're getting is a very high-end, speakeasy level old-fashioned cocktail.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that if you have a nice bottle of bourbon at home, something that's, north of $70, you can add this stuff in there without any regret.
Yeah, or you could go to the lower end as well, too. And by the way, you're not selling these awesome, cute little hats, but they are adorable on there. What's the best seller out here? Is it going to be the cherry, is it going to be the orange, or is it going to be something else?
So it all depends on region or location in Wisconsin. Up north, we did very well with the orange barrel age and the whiskey barrel age. If you go a little bit further south and west or more towards Madison, we've been doing extremely well with Prohibition, which was a slow seller in the beginning when I first got the company going. And all of a sudden, it just started to surge. Sour cherry overall is an outstanding seller. It's one of our newer flavors. So is the blackberry. That's been starting to pick up a little bit more.
And each bottle, the large bottle, has 32 cocktails in that as well. And by the way, we just featured these guys here. Prairie Junction's great. Their toffee's great. They actually use your mix in one of their toffees, right?
Yes, they do. So they came across one of my booths a while back over at Craft and Relic, and they asked me about some of the flavors we had, and they were very interested in the barrel age.
Yeah.
And so I gave him a bottle of barrel age. He did a small sample, made a sheet of toffee, and then he wanted to create that new flavor. So the drink Wisconsinably toffee over here, it does use our barrel-aged old-fashioned cocktail syrup here.
It's amazing how far you've come in less than 2 years, David. And to be honest, I love the name Rustic Oak. And you have the tree as a logo, but is that tree from the cottage then up north? Where'd the oak come from? The flavors?
I have this oak tree, and I don't have a photo of it now. It's right to the north end of the cabin, probably about 20 feet away, and it's probably about an 80-year-old oak, and it actually bends in the way that tree is shown here, and it looks exactly like it. So I wanted to model it after that, since that's where this whole thing started.
I think the gift pack is probably your best option if you're going for something that knows how to make a good cocktail. And if they don't, maybe this could be introduced to them as well. Fox6now.com for more information, guys. Rustic Oak. You can find David and his chalet here at the Tosa Holiday Market. They're back open at 3 o'clock, and there's plenty to choose from, not only from David, but also the other local vendors that are here through the 22nd in Wauwatosa. Dave, congrats and thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Trending